What's going on, guys? I'm Jeff, the Yoshi Fanatic, and welcome to part 9 of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I shouldn't be surprised, but I'm a little surprised that we're still playing this game after 9 streams, but you know what? This may very well be, I can't guarantee it, but this may very well be the last Kirby and the Forgotten Land stream. Because I don't think that there's that much left to do. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to Golden Guy, Blues Cat, Cozy Yoshi, J to the P Moreno, and that's everyone. Hello, guys. Welcome. So, just a quick disclaimer. I was playing around a little bit in my off time. I didn't make any like additional progress or anything. I did go and try and figure out my most effective tactic on the Wispy Woods fight, and I think it is still the freezing ability. And I came over here to the gacha machines, and I found out that it's not just luck based. It's not just a horrible bad luck that I'm not getting any more of these things. Like there's a reason that there's only there's 3 left I haven't gotten here, and that's because there's a number of things that a number of prerequisites I still need to figure out or fulfill before I can even have a chance at unlocking these. So we're gonna come back to these a little bit later. Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U on Pretendo, playing, nearly finished the race and crash. It was loud and nearly made me poop myself for a second. Oh man. Well, hopefully that sort of bug gets ironed out. This figure will be added to the gacha machine. Okay, so yeah, there's a bunch of prerequisites that I still need to figure out and finish up before I can actually have a chance to unlock these. So we're not gonna bother with these for now. There are a couple of things that I haven't done in the regular levels, though. Somehow I missed some of the challenge roads, and that simply will not fly. Happy first day of summer. Thank you, Blues Cat. Happy first day of summer to you as well, friend. So I am going to go and find those challenge roads. The treasure roads? They might be called treasure roads, I forget. So yeah, let's go do that before we go and find the last bits of Leongar's soul. Suggestions for starting soon: Yoshi's Island theme, Platinum Edition, and for the thanks of watching or something, Yoshi Clan. Oh no. Oh no. I am so darn angry today because I got moved to a new seat on my bus with a kid that never talks, and then I get a spam called by my friends, and then I was too tired to do any work on videos. So yeah, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Whether you've seen it or not, holy bananas! Donkey Kong Bonanza actually looks peak! You're telling me this is a Donkey Kong game? I really hope you watched the direct. I sure did, J-Dog, and it looks incredible. It really does. Very much looking forward to it. Well, I mean, I can't really say that I look forward to it because I'm not buying a Switch 2 right away. But at some point I will. Probably. That DK Direct was great. It was. Honestly, like, it made me so excited for the game, even though I don't have a Switch 2 yet. So there's at least 2 more of these that I need to do. 3? Wow, progress through more of the story. Alright, let's head over here. In your opinion, what's the most overrated and underrated Yoshi game? Well, I think the most underrated Yoshi game is Yoshi's Island DS. That game really does not get enough love, if you ask me. It's honestly quite good. I mean, I still feel comfortable with where I put basically all of the Yoshi games in my rankings for my top 10 Yoshi games video. I still like largely agree with it. But I do feel like not enough people give Yoshi's Island DS the time of day. And that stinks. Most overrated Yoshi game? That's a good question. I don't feel like any of them are super overrated, to be honest. Like, I feel like for the most part, Yoshi games tend to be more underrated than anything. Just, people don't really appreciate the Yoshi games as much as I feel like they deserve to be appreciated. Or maybe it's just, I'm biased. Yoshi's Story. I'm gonna go with Yoshi's Story for most no, I'm sorry. That's also a good underrated game. No. Overrated. Overrated. I really don't feel like any of them are super overrated. Yoshi's Cookie. I'm gonna go with Yoshi's Cookie. I like Yoshi's Cookie, but it seems to have like a cult following, and I'm like, I don't know, like, is there something I'm missing? Like, it's cute and it's kind of fun, but I don't... It just does feel like people like the game too much, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'll get canceled for that, I don't know. So yeah, there you go, Golden Guy. Avalon, happy birthday, Jeff! That's right, I remembered. No need to pat me on the back. I'm already doing that myself. Welcome to the stream, Drip Nova and Avalon. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Only an hour and 16 minutes until my birthday officially. Yeah. How are you doing, Plush? Honestly, Yoshi Clan is not that bad, but still pretty bad, but it's not gonna explode my ears. I hated it. I hated it. Yoshi's Island is a little overrated in my opinion, but only a little, says Drip Nova. I adore Yoshi's Island, so I don't think it's overrated, but yeah, it certainly has issues. It's not a 10 out of 10 game. Well, okay. It might be a quote-unquote 10 out of 10 game in that no game is perfect, but darn, it gets pretty close. Elephant Mario, Fury Bowser, Zelda slash Ostrich, Zebra slash Ostrich Bowser. I'm manifesting a future Yoshi game to have a cool dragon transformation. Not counting Smash, of course. Oh, that would be cool. Zebra, Ostrich, DK, I meant. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't remember Bowser being those transformations. As someone who got, yesterday, a copy of Yoshi's Island DS copy for around $36 to $37, and only on World 2, the game is pretty good, beside the end of World 2-3, that end of the level's absolute BS. This game has been a blast for now. Yeah, I'll say this about Yoshi's Island DS. I think that the game is a lot of fun. I think it, has... Well, it's the highest difficulty of any Yoshi game that I know of, or that, well, I think anyway. Yeah, it's definitely got the highest difficulty in any Yoshi game. Oh, this is gonna be one of those long challenges because it's gonna take a while for me to figure out how to best optimize it. What was I saying? What was I saying? Yoshi's Island DS. I really liked Yoshi's Island DS. It has a bit of a problem as far as, like, you know, being, like, overly difficult for completionists and unfair in some ways. Especially the S levels and extra levels. Those were definitely a little bit obnoxious. Still, I really liked the game, and it did take me a while to finally 100% complete it. I actually did that for the first time on Livestream earlier this year? Sometime recently. Am I even close? Am I even close? Go for treasure percent. Do not go for 100%. Not 100% because that requires completing every level without losing a single pick. Oh, I'm sorry. I still need to beat Yoshi's Island. It shouldn't be hard though. No, yeah, Yoshi's Island is honestly quite fair, I think. Sorry. Also, I beat Hey Pikmin and treasure percent completed it. Not 100%, because that requires completing every level without losing a single Pikmin. Ooh. And there's no way I'm doing that, and I highly recommend not doing that. Go for treasure percent. Do not go for 100%. That's fair, Plush. That's fair. What number would Mario Galaxy 2 be at if it was in your top 10 best Yoshi games? If it was in my top 10 Yoshi games? Mario Galaxy 2 is not a Yoshi game, my guy. So I can't really rank it with the other Yoshi games. But welcome to the stream. I love that these days Nintendo is experimenting with their IPs. DK can turn into ostriches and zebras, as well as getting involved with a Pixar-esque story with Lil Pauline. It looks emotional. I'm really curious to see where that story is going to go and where it fits into like an overarching plot. I know that Nintendo doesn't really do that, but I'm really interested to see like how/if they explain that one. Ready, go? No, not yet. I should probably catch up on some comments. Hey, Jeff, let me know when you want me to make you a thumbnail for your Is Yoshi's Island or Woolly World Better, or what it's called. I appreciate it, but I'll probably make that thumbnail myself. I'll let you know though if I do want you to help out with that. Kid Pauline is real. Now DK can experience taking care of a younger version of his friend, just like Yoshi. Yeah, again, I'm really interested to see where it's gonna fit in terms of story perspective. I do like the original Yoshi's Island. I do feel like the original Yoshi's Island is a little overrated in some ways. Also, hi, I'm here. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Face. Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't know if it's like the most overrated Yoshi game though. Believe me, Jeff, I've been waiting all week for the stream because of how much of an event this new DK game is. I have some theories about how DK with young Pauline could work in canon. Do tell. Yeah, please do share. It's said that when you did the Yoshi Topsy-Turvy streams, you did not need to use your computer cabinet for the gyroscope. Yeah, no, I used the controller gyroscope. I used, no, wait, did I? I think I used, this controller, my SN30 Pro. Bro, forget Yoshi's Cookie in the top, bro forgot Yoshi's Cookie in the top 10 Yoshi games? I didn't forget. I just don't put it in my top 10. I've already stated time and time again my opinions on Hey, and I'll state them again. I'd say that game is overall actually a lot better than people give it credit for. I had a fun time. Well, I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear you enjoyed it. I can't pass any judgment on it. I predict that Pauline being sealed in Oddrock somehow de-aged her and erased some of her memories. Kind of like some Fountain of Youth situation. I thought that maybe they would go for like a time travel thing and Pauline is trying, or Kid Pauline is trying to get back to her own time. Or something like that. I don't know. Again, it'll be really interesting to see where they take it. There could be any number of explanations, and probably none of them will actually make sense. You know, I do have full health right now, technically. I forgot that I, like, I bought, like, a health doubling item thingy in my off time, just because, well, one of the requirements for being able to unlock all of the capsules is buying a bunch of stuff from the stores, and I like bought nothing from the stores, so I figured I would try buying some things. So I will be buying some things. Come here, you. That probably was not as efficient as it could have been. Yeah, I think I might need to restart. I'm not quite giving up yet. If I can beat this guy in like 10 seconds. Oh, well, not that way. Yeah, not quite. Yeah, let's try this again. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Aurora. Welcome to the stream. I want to play DK game. Now that is an $80 game, says Drip Nova. It's actually $70. That game is going to be 70, not 80. I also want Mario Kart World because open world Mario Kart game looks cool, but I don't need it. But I want DK Bananas! That's fair. Also, I heard the DK rap in the direct. Absolutely, that was awesome. Wait a minute, so Donkey Kong is partners with Pauline, but Cranky Kong is in the game, even though he is the original Donkey Kong who kidnapped Pauline, so how does that make sense? Yeah, again, I look forward to how they're going to explain that one away. I think someone also posited, like, oh, it wasn't maybe Arlo, I think it was Arlo, that said, like, maybe it's, like, Pauline's kid or something? Because, like, you know, parents can name their kids after themselves. So maybe. I don't know. It could also just be one of those things where they really don't care. There we go, that was pretty efficient. Yeah, it could be one of those things where they really don't care and it's like, you guys figure it out. We're not actually gonna, you know, incorporate an actual story here. Part of me is like hopeful that that won't be the case and that Nintendo will actually try to make something story work out here. I don't know. That might be misplaced optimism. It most likely is. But you know, I feel like there are some people at higher positions now working at Nintendo, including Yoshiaki Koizumi, that, you know, do care more about story and stuff. Like, Koizumi is the one responsible for the Rosalina stories in Super Mario Galaxy. So, I don't know, like, maybe him being promoted to a higher position, maybe he will start incorporating stories. Who knows? I don't know. Not good. Our energy cost per kilowatt has literally doubled since last month. Doubled? What happened? That sucks. I feel like that's something, there needs to be a call to your energy provider. That's ridiculous. What? DK Bonanza is only $70? What a steal! Yeah, right. That's one of the side effects of $80 games. Oh, phew! The game is only $70. What a bargain! Hey, Yoshiaki Koizumi. I got excited when you said his name because I know who he is. He's the Mario Galaxy guy. Yes, he's also I think he was like the lead guy on Mario Odyssey. 1. Jumpman, Blonde Pauline, and Cranky from the arcade game are the parents of Mario, DK, and Pauline. And we could be following a younger DK and Pauline, mending the beef their parents had in spirit. While Mario lives in the Mushroom Kingdom, being a proper hero unlike his dad who locked up Cranky. Basically, their descendants fixing relationships ruined by their parents. That's an interesting theory. So our rate was locked in until last month until we finally felt the brunt of the increase all at once. That sucks. That really sucks. In a few decades, games will end up being $100. You know, at the rate that they're going, that might not even be a couple decades. That could be very, very soon. Yeah, this guy said that might be 1 decade. And honestly, we might start seeing some games released for $100 in the very near future. Like, I would not be surprised if GTA 6 is $100. At least Tomb Raider's cheap, yeah. Okay, I think that they might be, but you know, the most recent Tomb Raider game is a board game, so sure, yeah, but I mean, I guess it could be kind of cool. I think I'm just more disappointed because that just means a video game will be a ways down the road. Yeah, those are remasters, huh? Man, boss fights are not like this evolution's strong suit. Yeah! I don't think I did that nearly fast enough. Rate in a scale of 1 to 100 of how new is Yoshi's New Island. 10. It adds a couple new things. You know what? I'll give it 20 because, like, it is the game that ushered in rapid egg throwing, not needing to collect everything all in one go. And then there was the giant egg. So, you know what? I'll give it a 20. Yo, yo, yo! Welcome to the stream, dude. Jacob, how are you? Welcome to part 9 of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Watch them be $999. Oh no! We need more varied game pricing. They can't all set at the top price point. Yeah, I mean, I feel like for a while there, like a AAA game or like, you know, high budget game, I guess like the standard AAA gaming price was $60. And then I feel like, you know, the more budget oriented games or the smaller games are like 40. I mean, maybe that was less of a thing than I feel like it was. I don't know. But I feel like I remember that being a thing. Oh, you know what it probably is because that was the cost of DS and 3DS games. $40. I don't know. Like, I think that variable pricing has some merit to it, but that I just know that they're going to implement it in such a way that, yeah, like there's varied game pricing, right? But it's not like any of the games have gotten cheaper. It's like that some will be priced at the normal or slightly higher than normal price, and that others will be, you know, the normal prices, or the more expensive than that. Like, when they say variable prices, they don't mean that, any of them are going to be cheaper. Yeah, those were for brand new games. New game pricing. Yeah, 3DS games were, yeah, more affordable, I guess. Oh, I was just short. No. You gotta try again. Man, that stinks. Seems to me Nintendo is looking to make their stories more interesting than usual. Hope the level of mystery and weirdness in DK will apply to the next 3D Mario too. That would be awesome. I do hope that this will be a trend moving forward. Though, you know, we'll see how much this actually is a thing when DK Bonanza comes out. Fun fact, Jeff, I'm officially part of the YouTube Partner Program. I'm officially monetized. Congratulations. That's awesome. What's the deal of Mario Kart $80? It's just a party game. It's just because Nintendo knew they could get away with it and that people would pay it. Hey, Jeff, I'm currently in Los Angeles visiting my aunt. Or aunt. How do you want me to pronounce that? Aunt. I pronounce it aunt. I don't know why I said aunt. Well, I hope you have fun. Los Angeles, huh? Enjoy your time. I want to see what they do with Pikmin 5, says Drip Nova. I want to see what they do with the next Yoshi game. And I have a feeling that I'm going to be disappointed. It's, Yoshi's, it's, Yoshi's sock puppet world. Probably. I really hope not. I really hope not. But I'm preparing for disappointment. Wow, I stink. I think I'm just not very good at using this particular evolution of this power. Oh, nuts. I missed those ones. I pronounce it like aunt, says Mr. Face. That's definitely a popular pronunciation. I think aunt and aunt are pretty similar in their levels of ubiquity. Is that even a word? I don't know. We're gonna go with it. You know what I mean. Is ubiquity a word? I know ubiquitous is a word. And that just means it's so widely adopted that it's basically everywhere. Yoshi's new sock transformation, lol. I am going to be so sad if the next Yoshi game is just a bunch of craft materials again. It's like, that game style is fun. I mean, the games themselves are fine. A lot of fun, I would say. Like, Yoshi's Woolly World is absolutely up there in terms of, like, best Yoshi games. But, boy, I want something that's not crafty themed anymore. I'm definitely tired of that. Will it freeze you solid? I mean, I think that's our best bet, right? Maybe not. Man, this sucks. I am really bad at this. What am I doing wrong? How am I supposed to do this faster? Oh, I suck at this. I feel that when the Switch 2 pre-orders were available, that was the perfect opportunity of saying to Nintendo, we are not fine with $80 games and a $450 console. But sadly, pre-orders sold out, mostly by scalpers, and that's not particularly true. And now what we said to Nintendo is that we are fine with $80 games and $450 consoles, and that they can get away with it. Yeah, Golden Guy, I largely agree. The only thing I don't agree with is that it was mostly scalpers buying the thing. Scalpers have actually been taking a decent, you know, well, scalpers have not been doing as well as they were hoping to, apparently. Like, a lot of them are only making like $40 to $50 on their scalped consoles, whereas with things like the PS5, they'd make like $500 to $1,000 on each individual one that they scalped. So, yeah, scalpers are definitely not doing as well with the Switch 2 as I'm sure they would have liked to have done. It really is a lot of people just buying the Switch 2. And the other thing about that is, it's definitely not unusual for video game consoles to sell out at launch. In fact, I think that basically all of them do. Like even, to put this in perspective, even the Wii U sold out at launch, right? So I don't know. It's not necessarily the sign of long-term success, I guess I'll say. Do I think the Switch 2 is going to be successful? Certainly more successful than the Wii U. I don't think it's going to have a 3DS problem. What am I doing wrong? Why is it so hard for me to beat this guy? Third-party games aren't selling too great. Yeah, I wonder how much of that, like, I thought that was mostly, like, I heard that report too. I thought that was specifically physical games. And more specifically, the key cards. Like, people just ain't buying the key cards, is what I think I heard. Like, below their lowest expectations is the headline that I read. And I am not shocked. Key cards suck, and I don't know why anybody would buy them. Well, okay, that's not true. I can see some reasons for some people buying them, but I feel like most people are just better off buying digital if they're gonna go that route. Oh, why do I suck so much? Well, it's also because most of the games are old. True, they are ports of existing games that you can get on other consoles. Is now the time to use this power buff thing? It might be. Wait, is the only time that I can freeze him by freezing his butt? That's totally it. That's the piece of the puzzle I'm missing here. Mr. Face was totally right. Like, I just have to freeze his butt. Critical damage there. Yeah, and I suck at doing that. So let's try that again. Funny how people were predicting a baby Pauline for Mario Kart, and in a roundabout way, it came true. Just for a different game, lol. Younger form is close enough. Younger form, I feel like, is definitely better. Debate time, ping pong or table tennis? Ping pong. It's just a more fun name. Like, I don't care if it's right or wrong. It's just more fun. How about this one? Cornhole or beanbag toss? What do you guys say? Cornhole or beanbag toss? That's my question. Truly the question of the century. Okay. Cornhole! Both aren't great names, but cornhole. Yes! Yeah, no, I'm totally with you. They really could be better names. Oh, man. Oh, why? I'm so bad at video games. But it's true, like, I gotta get behind him. That needs to be my target here. But that's so hard to do when I'm moving everywhere. Ah! Try again. Why cornhole? This is Zai. I don't know, man. Like Aurora said, neither of those are great names, but I definitely prefer cornhole. Oh, come on. I am really bad at this. You know what? I'm gonna use that power boost thing. Like, I'm holding it in my inventory. I may as well use it now. I don't want to be spending a half hour on this when I can make things so much easier on myself. At least this part I can make a little easier on myself just by, like, spitting out snowmen. Do you wanna build a snowman? Owies. Alright. Attack boost time, baby. We're cheaping this out. I'm being a cheapskate. I'm doing it the easy way. Easy way out. And of course, now I get this attack. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. There we go. Easy time. Easy time. Well worth it. Well worth it. Like, what's the reason for that name? That's a good question. I wonder if it's because, like, in early iterations of the game, they would fill the bags with, like, corn kernels and try to throw the bags into the hole. Hence, cornhole. I'm totally making that up. I don't know if that's actually real. GG's! Yeah! Fall Guys didn't get an upgrade yet. It's still 30 frames on Switch 2. Are people still playing Fall Guys? J-Dog hypothetical. If I took a time machine into the past and changed Atari's Pong name to Ping, how much of a butterfly effect would it cause on video games today? I don't know. I really don't know. That's a good question. I feel like the baby mechanic of Yoshi's Island DS, and Yoshi's New Island is a good incentive of not sucking at the game. Yeah, agreed. For sure. It's also, like, just interesting because it's different, right? Because at least it's not like oh, I got hit, so I lost 5 hit points. And, like, it's different. Like, the faster you catch the baby, the more health you maintain, like that sort of thing. Is it better? I don't know that for sure. Probably not, but at least it was unique. Really? Bro. There. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to retry this one. Ah! Like, I gotta remember I don't need to do a charged attack for this one. Although I do need to throw it a little bit more accurately here. Come on, dude! There it is. And that went nowhere. Huh. I think I need to retry this. Or do I? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. My goodness, I stink. I'm so bad. Yeah, I need to retry. Another debate. Putt-putt or mini-golf? Definitely mini-golf. Mini-golf. I'm team mini-golf. That one feels like it could be a little bit more debatable, though. There was this old man who called ping pong whiff-waff. I think that's a symbol to put him on home, in a home. How'd you like to play a game of whiff-waff? That's such a fantastic name. I don't even care that he sounds nuts. Someone on Twitter compared DK and Kid Pauline as like if Mario Odyssey introduced Cappy and then revealed him to be a child version of Wario all along. I drew a Yoshi sock puppet and posted it in the Discord. Oh no! I don't know if I want to see this because it'll make me think that it's just this is just willing into existence Yoshi's sock puppet world. I'm sure it's great though. I'll check it out in a minute. If I forget, remind me. Oh, I suck at throwing these, dude. It's like, for supposedly my favorite, Kirby ability, like... Okay. Got that one at least. Hey. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, okay. I got it. I'm good. I was so confused for a second there. Oh no. It's about to get much more complicated. Much more complicated, but... Oh no. I actually gotta use my brain sickle for this. Well... Huh. I'm so dumb. I'm feeling very dumb right now. Oh no! I did a bad idea to dummies! Bro, I suck at this. I wasn't even facing the right way. Oh. Will Kid Pauline be in the future Mario spin-offs? I mean, in honesty, if she is, like, I'll take that over, like, Baby Pauline or whatever. Why do I suck so bad at this? Okay. It's because I'm not using my brain. But why doesn't it go through if I'm standing too close? That part I am confused about. Okay, and, Alright, there we go. Well, now that I'm, like, figuring out the solutions to the puzzles, maybe I can try to not suck next time. Oh, hey, how about that? No koala brain right now. Yep. Just no brain in general for me right now. Don't worry, Jeff. I'm manifesting a cool new dragon Yoshi form in the next big Yoshi game. It'll happen one day. I sure hope so, dude. I sure hope so. Let's see this sock puppet Yoshi. I mean, admittedly, that's cute. See, it's sock puppet Yoshi. Hi. It's that is adorable. Also, great drawing of Kid Pauline. Fantastic. Back to the action. Let me catch up on a couple comments here. Someone on Twitter, oh, I already read that one, sorry. Whiff Waff is actually funny in hindsight. I love it. 2 topics that causes heated drama. 1, pineapple on pizza, and 2, football or soccer. 1, sometimes yes, pineapple on pizza. I'm okay with it, but it's not my favorite. And 2, I don't know. I call it soccer because I'm in the Americas. Is that actually what it's supposed to be called? No. The rest of the world calls it football. My grandma once tried to tell me about an... Oh, I'm sorry, hang on. A. Lamau says, not gonna lie, I would kind of want Yoshi Sock Puppet World. Please don't will that into existence. Also, welcome to the stream, A. Lamau. My grandma once tried to tell me about an old mysterious game about a circle eating cookies on a chalkboard. Later I found out she was talking about Pac-Man. When I heard you saying a circle eating, I knew it was Pac-Man. I misread that as Frutiger Arrow spin-offs. What? I don't know what that is. Something funny happened when I got my copy of Yoshi's Island DS that I ordered online. There were 3 save files. File 1 had the game completed, not 100% by the way. File 2 on World 4, and File 3 on World 2. Interesting. Very interesting. If Yoshi had a big 3D game, do you think he'd be given a new companion like Cappy, Elfilin, or Pauline? I kind of hope not, to be honest. I hope that Yoshi's companion character, quote-unquote character, is the star that signifies him being a star child from Yoshi's Island DS, and that's pretty much it. Weirdly enough, Whiff Waff also works. I love that name for ping pong. That's such a fantastic name. I don't care what anyone says. When people get mad because you use month, day, year as an American, yeah, right? I mean, again, in fairness, most of the world doesn't do that, so I can't really blame people for being like, oh, you dumb Americans. I mean, I was watching Good Vibes Gaming's reaction to the Switch 2 announcement way back, if you remember. Oh, I'm so dumb. I am so dumb. Way back. Back in what was it, February? No. Like, end of January. Yeah, it was end of January. I was watching Good Vibes Gaming's coverage of that one. Like, they watched it, and unbeknownst to them, they were watching the UK version, the UK trailer. And that one had the date of the direct as day, month, year. As most of the rest of the world does it, I guess. And they thought that the direct was going to be February 4th, not April 2nd. And I just remember thinking that was silly. No disrespect to Good Vibes Gaming, they seem to be a good bunch. But yeah, I just thought that was silly. Man, this is gonna be the death of me. The most frustrating part is that... Yeah, the most frustrating part for me is the fact that this seems to be so touchy for if the blade actually goes through. What in the world? Like, how far do I have to be standing away from the thing to have it go through? Like, that is single-handedly going to kill my chances here. Come on. No! I gotta retry. Japan uses year, month, day. Oh, man. Hi, just finished making my review. Welcome to the stream, Chris. Your review of what was that again? Whiff Waff, ping pong, table tennis, what's next? Flunk? The blades are like, nope, I'm not going through. Yeah, that stinks. Man. Like, I love the cutter ability, but this feels so touchy. It's just very annoying. Doink. I don't know if that actually saved any time at all. Probably not. Oi! That almost worked. That should work. And... ah! See? Why? Why is it so touchy about if it actually goes through or not? It makes me upset. It genuinely makes me a little upset. Okay. I guess let's start with this one. Really? 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 Dude! Are you serious? No! Oh, I hate this. Why? Just let it go through. Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, now this one. Oh, I've got to restart. I am genuinely not having a good time with this. Not much, it's just my review of Doom mod that I post on forums sometimes. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's try this again. Let's try it again. I will say I did add Doom and Doom 2 on my Steam wishlist. And if I end up buying it at some point, I will probably play it on here. At some point, maybe. Maybe. Once again, I will be focusing on indie games for the foreseeable future after this here live stream series. With the exception of Yoshi's Woolly World, celebrating its 10-year anniversary. 10 years of Yoshi's Woolly World, guys, this October. That's insane. I feel old. I feel very old. And not just because I'm turning 31 tomorrow. Oh my goodness, I hate this so much. Oh, it's so annoying. Don't. Alright, that one's perfect. Give it to me. Yeah. Okay. No, that's not the one I needed to change. Is it? No. Yes? Yes. No. There. Oh, I blew it, dude. I blew it. Ah! Oh, it's so annoying. My goodness, what a pain. Oh, nice. It's cheap on Steam. Heck yeah, it is. You're 31 tomorrow? Quick question. What was it like to ride dinosaurs back in your day? It was awesome. Please just do better the game. My favorite dinosaur to ride would probably have to be the Ankylosaurus. Just because I felt so safe. I don't know why, like, it's not because, like, I'm not being protected by the bony plated armor. That's a luxury afforded to only the dinosaur who wields it. No, I screwed up! Ah! Should we bring back the dinosaurs? And no. Absolutely not. Has anyone seen Jurassic Park? Hasn't everyone seen Jurassic Park? Ugh, let me catch up on some comments. Oh yeah, congratulations on 31, Jefferson. Thank you. 07/12/05 would be December 5th, 2007 for Japan then. I believe so, yes. Hey Jeff, what level are you on for the Secret World? The last one for the Secret World, DV. Welcome to the stream. But I did decide I wanted to do the rest of the Treasure Road since I didn't realize I missed some. I watched Jurassic Park. Very good, very good. The dinosaurs wouldn't be able to breathe if you brought them back today. Not enough oxygen. They'd suffer from their own weight. Or under their own weight. I guess I did hear that. Yeah, like oxygen was more rich back in those times. Interesting. I've seen all the trilogy. There you go. If you could delete 3 Nintendo consoles from existence, what Nintendo consoles would you choose? Consoles. Note you cannot choose the Virtual Boy because that would be an obvious choice. Oh, that was gonna be my obvious choice. Goodness, that's gonna be a hard one because, like, if you delete the consoles from existence, doesn't that, like, delete their whole legacy? I guess the Wii U would probably be one. Because, like, as much as I love the Wii U, boy did it signify a giant failure for Nintendo. And, like, most of those games found their way to the Switch anyway. So, I feel like out of anything, that would probably be the one that would have the least impact if it were deleted. Second would be DSi. Just because I feel like the DSi, there wasn't much of a point to it. Like, it's a little better than the DS. It was the first one with a camera, I guess. Cool. Sorta. It's not like it had that many, It's not like it had that many, like, exclusives. Like, there were some DSiWare games, like early 3DS eShop kind of material, but, yeah, who cares? DSi. And third? Oh, gosh. I feel like that's gonna be a hard one. I'll say it out loud. The Wii Mini! Says Chris. Yeah. The Wii Mini. Like, what was the point of the Wii Mini? You know, I guess to elaborate on the question, does it need to be like the entire generation of that Nintendo console, or can we include like specific like versions of the consoles? Like I said, the DSi, and then it occurred to me that, hang on a minute, like that technically is in the DS line, and I would certainly not delete the DS line. Oi! I hate this. Jeez. Like, can this get much worse? Which one is it? It's not that one. It's, this one. It is that one. Alright, let's go. Come on, come on! That one's going. That one's gone. That one's got it. Let's go, let's go. Come on, get me there! Get me there! Finally! The entire generation. Oof. Alright, well. Hi. I can't say NES. I cannot say NES, because that's the one that started it all. We would not have video games as we know them today. You did better, finally. We would not have video games as we know them today if it were not for the NES, so I can't say that. DS? I do feel like the whole two-screen thing kind of screwed things up in a sense of, like, game preservation. Like, how do you preserve a dual-screen game? I mean, emulation seems like the obvious choice, but it's always a little bit awkward, if you ask me, to emulate a DS game. It really does depend on the, it really does depend on how it's implemented. But, yeah, I guess just for the fact that, you know, two screens was cool, and it did have some cool things going for it, but it screwed up with game preservation a little bit. So yeah, we'll go with the DS for number 2. Even though that was quite the formative system, I loved the DS. How about Satellaview? Does that count? Satellaview? Or how about the CDI? I'll say it, the Game Boy Color. Nintendo considers that to be part of the Game Boy line, right? Is there even a point to the Wii Mini's existence? Price drop. That was the point of the Wii Mini, is it being cheaper. That's pretty much it, though. The 2DS, in my opinion, was a way to make even more money. Yeah, honestly, like, I was one of the 2DS haters. But I have since bought a 2DS. It was primarily for JJ. And I got it for a good price. I got it with like 3 games, a nice case, and a charger. And, oh no. Like, when I say nice case, I mean it. Like, it honestly was quite a nice case. Oh, it's gonna, oh. Ah, this is not gonna be a fun puzzle. I'm just gonna say that now. Oi! Okay, well, I get the puzzle. Switch light. It says Drip Nova. Once again, oh, Golden Guy said to delete the DS library. Yeah, sorry if I said someone else. Yeah, I did catch that comment though. Hang on. I don't like this. This is a little unfun. I'm not gonna lie. So sorry, what was I saying? I think the whole point to the question was like, which Nintendo generation would you delete? And in that sense, I feel like that's a harder question to answer because you can't just go with like the DSi, which I did at first, and I saw the error of my ways, and call it good. Like, you don't get to keep the DS if you take out the DSi. I feel like that was like the point of that question. Satellaview was a pretty ahead of its time. Yeah, but like, what of import came from the Satellaview? Yeah, it was ahead of its time, but what must-have games were there for the Satellaview? How fast do I have to beat this? Faster than I did, that's for sure. But now that I've like, oh no. I was gonna say, now that I've figured it out, which I most certainly didn't. Let's try again. The Nintendo 64 DD. I guess that kind of counts, doesn't it? Like it had some exclusive games. Like Animal Crossing was originally going to be for that thing, right? Or was it like originally going to be for the 64 itself? I feel like in Japan it was a 64 DD game. Did anyone saw the Bonanza Direct? Says Luke. Yes. It was awesome. And if I had a Switch 2, I'd be way more excited. And if I planned on getting a Switch 2, I'd be pumped. At some point, I probably will get a Switch 2, but not for a few years until like there's a decent Black Friday bundle/deal, maybe question mark. Like hopefully retailers will take it into their own hands, or the next Yoshi game comes out, whichever comes first. Okay. Ay. How? How, though? Okay. It makes me jeepers. I can't get around that. Oh, this is annoying, dude. Real annoying. How do I even... How? Oh, I can fall over that way. Alright, that makes sense. That makes more sense. Okay, I gotta get this over there. In that case, how about Nintendo card generation? Oh, there you go. There's a creative thought. I love that the ability in this mode is just fall over, by the way. Oh, this sucks, dude. Like, I am nowhere near going fast enough. Nowhere even close. Dude, why do I need to do this so fast? Like, I need to do that an entire 16 seconds faster. I've got money out to prepare to get the console, says Luke. I'm like trying to send a signal to Nintendo and stand by my morals not to buy one. Wow, Jeff, you have missed more comments than I have missed opportunities at shooting my shot. Yeah, I need to get some of those. I'm sorry. Pokemon Mini? I could not care about the Pokemon Mini. Wow, I did miss a lot of comments. Hey Jeff, how many times have you committed slip and slide this stream? None, actually. I've had to restart a couple of times. Just I've only been doing the treasure roads. Let's see. I'm not gonna read all of these. I'll just pick up on some highlights. What year of the 2000s was your favorite? What year of the 2000s was my favorite? When did I get my DS? Probably then. 2006. How about 2006? That's not when I got my... It might have been when I got my DS, but it was the first year that we, my family took our trip to Myrtle Beach. We went there for Christmas. I guess that would have been 2005. Yeah, it was 2005. We went there for Christmas. The hotel was completely, like, empty. We stayed there for like a month for like $30 a night. We got the pool to ourselves every day. Granted, like, it was too cold to go out to the beach, but it was still a good time. I loved that. Nintendo releases the same game. Criticism came from the Wii U and 3DS. Would you rather have a GameCube or a Wii but no GameCube support? Ooh. Probably a GameCube, because I have a Wii U that I can play Wii games on. I choose the Wii not just because I grew up with it, but because I hate memory cards and prefer my games being saved on the console itself. Yeah, but if you gotta miss out on the GameCube games, I don't know. Actually, the real three things I would remove are the Game Boy Micro, the 2DS, and the Wii Mini. Those are very solid choices, but again, if you're removing, like, the entire generation, I feel like that's a different answer. I'm not a fan of the design of the 2DS. It looks kind of ugly, in my opinion. I think it looks like a door stopper. But after buying one for JJ, I could definitely see where it fits. And honestly, it's pretty comfortable to hold. Nintendo Arcade generation, my opinion. Interesting. That's an interesting choice. I'm planning to get a Switch 2 when it doesn't cost an arm and a leg, like getting it on a holiday sale. Yeah, we'll see how that goes, Golden Guy. If you remember, the Switch 1 didn't really go on sale much. Only like in the last year or two did retailers start selling it for less than $300. And only on Black Friday. Kirby 64 was supposed to release for the DD. Huh. That's interesting. Miyamoto ruined Pokemon Forever by proposing that every entry gets 2 games instead of their original idea to reuse a random seed generated to make sure every player has a unique experience. Oh, that sounds way more fun! That stinks. Just as Poe said in Kung Fu Panda 2, "Ah, my old enemy. Stairs." How old were you born? How old was I born? 0. I really should get a DS or 3DS at some point. Yeah, you should. A 3DS would be perfect. I love the 3DS. And it can play all DS games, which is great. I actually have a Wii RVL 101. It's kind of pathetic. Bummer, dude. No GameCube support for you, I'm sorry to say. Unless you hack it and put Nintendo on it. Probably. Did the Virtual Boy have that much impact, though? No, it didn't, but whoever it was that asked the question, Golden Guy, I think, said that you could not choose the Virtual Boy, because that's too obvious. Would you listen to the entire Yoshi's New Island OST except instruments, or instead farts and babies crying in MIDI? It could easily be... no, of course not. Why would I do that? 0 years, 0 days, 0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds when you were born. Yeah, exactly. That's how old you were when you were born. 0 of all of them. Or technically 9 months. if you count the time of being in the womb. Alright, let's try and not suck as much this time. Which I don't exactly know how. This seems quite tricky. Avalon. Drip Nova posted me in the Discord. Rate how cool I am. From 1 to 10. I mean, it's obviously 10. It's obviously 10. What do you even mean? Like, this is the epitome of coolness. You understand. This is 10 out of 10. It could be nothing but. Nothing less. Only something more if that was possible. Back to the action. Oh, yeah, that explains everything. This is a level 3 difficulty, apparently. Spit it out, Curb! Oy. Can I do it? Can I get it? Yeah, I can. Boy. No! Why? Curb, I didn't want to do that! No! Ate that same set of stairs 3 times in a row. After I'd put it where I wanted it. Is this whole stream just gonna be treasure roads? That kind of stinks. The Game & Watch lineup, maybe. Ooh, that's a good choice, too. I mean... Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard picking a, It's so hard making a choice as to, like, what console generations to delete, you know? Because... all of them have their place, and without any one of them, Nintendo could be in a very different place. Whether good or bad, I'll let you decide. But, like, for the Game & Watch, like, that was the foundation on which the Game Boy was made, dude. Like, Gunpei Yokoi, I feel like, based his idea for the Game Boy off of the Game & Watch. I feel like, is that accurate? It might not be. Like, the whole idea of the Game & Watch itself was, like, I think it was Gunpei Yokoi who first saw someone on, like, the train playing with their calculator, like, because they had nothing better to do, I guess, while waiting for their transit, and, yeah, he's just like, hey, I bet I could make this fun, let's do something else, like, let's make an actual game that you can take with you on the bus. And that was like the whole Game & Watch thing. Wasn't that Gunpei Yokoi? I feel like it was. How fast do I have to beat this? 145? I think I got it this time. Don't say dumb stuff like that, Jeff. Oh no! That's what I forgot. I forgot that that one does have to stay there. It does, it has to. Yeah, no way. Not this time. Try again. We wouldn't have the Switch if it wasn't for the Wii U. Was the foundation for having home console games on a small tablet-like device. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, you can't just remove any of the console generations and expect Nintendo to be in the same place. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, the Switch is like the perfect Wii U, basically. Obviously, it doesn't have the 2-screen mechanic, but it was like it fulfilled the vision that the Wii U was trying to do, right? Like, yeah, you think about it in that way, and it's like, can you really delete any of the Nintendo generations and not expect it to have an impact? Obviously, it's going to. I think that's what makes that question so hard. Yeah, but the Game & Watch is also responsible for Tiger Electronic Games, so obviously they have to burn. Oh, yeah, you know what, good point. But without the Game Boy, we wouldn't have the Game Boy Advance, we probably wouldn't have the DS. Like, that sort of butterfly effect, I think, is the way that J-Dog put it. Like, that butterfly effect, I forget what they call it. What the actual name of it is. It's not the Coriolis effect, it's something else. But that whole thing of, like, you know, a butterfly flapping its wings on one side of the world can cause a tornado on the other side of the world. I think that's a little bit, that's hyperbole, I believe, but you know, I like the saying. What is that effect called? Like I said, we would be living in a different timeline. Nintendo would probably be the king of the video game market during the PlayStation era, while Sony stopped making game consoles altogether, just like Google Stadia. Interesting. Yeah, like, you never know what could happen. If you were to just remove any one of those generations. There we go. Got it. I rocked that one, dude. The only generation I can think of that can be removed would be the GameCube generation, says DV. Oh, that one hurts. Because there's so many good games on the GameCube. I mean, like, as far as, like, impact for, Nintendo as a whole, I guess the GameCube probably had one of the least effects. Because it was basically just a better N64. But, like, there were so many good games on that console. Not to say they couldn't have happened elsewhere, like on the Wii or something. So I need to progress further in the story. Did I get everything else? Yeah, I've got everything else. So let's return to Waddle Dee Town. The GameCube is good and all, but it didn't have as much impact as the most other Nintendo console generations. Yeah, that's a fair point. I also got some milkshakes from Jack in the Box. I got an Oreo shake and a chocolate shake. That sounds awesome. I want. So, I want to get back to Chris's comment. Like I said, we would be living in a different timeline. Nintendo would probably be the king. Oh, I already read that one. I'm sorry. Hey, Jeff, I have just made a new YouTube short, and it's a brand new editor. It's called DaVinci Resolve, and then upscaled with CapCut. I love DaVinci Resolve, dude. Love DaVinci Resolve. That's what I use currently. Jeff, I've created my interpretation of Sock Puppet Yoshi in the DMs if you want to show it on stream. Give me just 1 second. Did I already do this one? Nope. We gotta do this one next. Let's see it. Oh boy. That's actually pretty good. Sock Puppet Yoshi! Available in 8 different colors! One of them had better be brown. That's actually a pretty good drawing though. Back to the action. Especially without the CDI debacle. Yeah, that was a debacle. Quite the fumble on Nintendo's end. I do wonder what the timeline would look like if Nintendo did make the N64 use discs instead of cartridges. Yeah, that's a really good question. Like, ultimately, I think Nintendo would be more competitive against Sony in that generation, for sure. Gaming with 2 sticks. GameCube introduces discs in the controller design. Gaming with 2 sticks. Technically, the DualShock on the PlayStation 1 did that. I think people forgot how dire the Wii was prior to the Wii U. As bad as that ended up being. Yeah, it was a very front-loaded generation, for sure. Larry Da Vinci. Did someone call my name? No, they were talking about a video editor. Would you rather play Yoshi Topsy-Turvy, except to use the gyroscope you need to tilt the computer cabinet, or 100% Yoshi's Island, except the screen size is the same size as the OG Game Boy, including the colors? Definitely playing 100% completing Yoshi's Island on a Game Boy. Definitely. How come you have not got donations or memberships options? Because I would genuinely want to buy a membership. It's because I don't feel that I have much more to offer that would make memberships or donations really worth anything. Like, I have a hard enough time keeping up with just a standard video output. It's not like I can do extra stuff for members only. I just don't feel like it's justified. That's why. That was a very long star ride. Leonardo da Vinci. Ooh, give me Tornado. I do want. Hey Jeff, would you ever play Super Mario 64 EA edition? No? What would it entail, though, out of curiosity? That I do want to know. So they really do want me to have this power here. Understandable. It's a fun traversal power. I love this one. There's not a lot of powers in this game that I don't love. There's some. Aside from boss fights, I'm not a big fan of ice. And that only applies to like the most advanced evolution of it. I really don't care much for drill, just in general. It's very situational, and it's fun to use in its like in its specific use case, but otherwise, like for boss fights, it's basically useless. Like, I thought that it would be fantastic for fighting Wispy Woods, or whatever he's called in this one, Tropical Woods, I guess. I thought that it would be awesome for that boss fight. Turns out it was not awesome for that boss fight. And I missed some stuff. Oh boy. Like, for example, sneak peek for upcoming videos, all the Discord emojis in the live chat for members, etc. That's some things you could do for memberships. All that stuff I feel like can be done in the Discord, and I don't really feel like people should need to pay for that stuff. It's a ROM hack? Is it actually a ROM hack? You are charged 1 yellow coin every time you press A. Oh, that's a fantastic idea. If it's like a ROM hack, that's awesome. I would consider trying that on stream, just because. I thought you meant like an actual EA version of the game. You know how they say everyone owned a Wii? Yeah, that's barely an exaggeration. I remember going to some person's house, my parents forced me to go, and in their bedroom, I took a peek, was a Wii! Yeah, the Wii was quite the cultural phenomenon in, well, when it released. Wii Sports was huge. Like, the fact that people who didn't traditionally play video games could pick up a controller, swing the Wii remote like a tennis racket, and understand, you know, how to play that game. Genius. Absolutely genius. Having it as a pack-in title also was a fantastic move because, like, you know, you didn't have to buy that game at launch. Like, you had a fun experience to play that helped you understand the whole point of the Wii to get more people into it. Fantastic idea. And it is worth mentioning, by the way, that the Nintendo Switch has outsold the Wii by a factor of 50%. Like, for every 2 Wiis out in the wild, there are 3 Switches. And that's kind of bonkers to me, honestly. Like, so many people bought the Switch. It's crazy. My best friend when I was 3 didn't know what Nintendo was. This is Drip Nova. When I met Sky, she didn't know who Mario was. And, like, up to that point, I just assumed that everybody knew who Mario was. Turns out that was incorrect. Yeah. Yeah, Sky notes that even as of recently, when we met up with their family for something, I forget what exactly. What did you say it was for, hon? Okay, we got together with your family at some point, and JJ brought along his Luigi, and Sky's mom was like, "Oh, cute! You brought your Mario buddy." And Sky even at that point was just like, "Yeah, that's Luigi, mom." It's so funny. I don't remember how to get this one. Wait, everybody knows Mario, so Mario is an icon in Pyongyang, North Korea? Yeah, maybe not. Another song I love is, it's a leitmotif of the song that plays during those black and white chase sections from Return to Dreamland. Classic. My father and mother's relatives have an Xbox 360 with Kinect. I feel like motion controls were absolutely huge during that generation. Oh man, I'm going to die, aren't I? Am I going to commit slip and slide? Slipping and sliding. Luigi's an even bigger icon, says TV. He deserves that spotlight. He got a whole year for himself. My guy, the year of Luigi. Remember how big of a deal that was? The year of Luigi was awesome, I have to say. I cannot remember how to get this. How do I get that? I feel like I had to drop in from above, but I don't remember how. Oh, I'm going to die. Oh, here we go. This is it. If the next Yoshi game was an advertisement NFT game where you need to lift your bank account 90% lost to their money, would you still play it as a Yoshi's Island fanboy? No. No, that's something I cannot support. Hang on. What? I'm missing something here. Oh. Well, at least it was sparkly, so I should have known what's up. Fair enough, Luigi's full name is Luigi Mario. Touch the glowies, Jeff. I didn't even see the glowies. I didn't, I was blind. But now I see. How did the scientist get lost by walking on the country? He lost his field. That's a dad joke. We got Dr. Luigi. Peak year right there. Heck yeah, dude. No, we got like, New Super Luigi U. We got Mario and Luigi Dream Team. There were a bunch of like Luigi Easter eggs in Super Mario 3D World. That was awesome. Yoshi teaches finances. Happy birthday, Jeff! It is my birthday officially! Thank you, Mr. Face. I am officially 31 now. Jeff, you're a dad. Do you have any jokes? I think I've probably told this one on stream before, but did you guys hear about the dwarf mage who escaped prison? Yeah, that's right. There's a small medium at large. Oh, that's funny. Did you ever hear the story about how a bunch of cops got fired because they were all caught playing Wii bowling on a robbed house's TV during an inspection? No, I didn't hear that story, but that's hilarious. There's a small medium at large is beautiful. Ow! Might as well say it right now. Happy birthday, even though I already said it on Discord. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, everybody. There's a bunch of bugs flying around right now, and I don't appreciate it. It's all the lights over here. They're all just, like, attracted to the light. Yeah. And, like, there's a small gap, in the air conditioner, like where it sets in the window. So that doesn't help matters. Third death in the game overall! Unintentional deaths, I mean, yeah. Honestly, I can't be too upset about that one. Like, this is among the hardest levels in the game. Can't really be too upset. You can be a little upset, though. Oh, there's a thing! I want that. Give it to me. Give me. Perfect. What did you say it was called again? Okay, sweet, thank you. What's going on, Caden? Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to, hopefully, the finale of Kirby and the Forgotten Land, although that's starting to look less and less likely, as it took me a lot longer to do the treasure roads than I thought. Anyway, welcome. How are you? Yes, I waited till it was time to tell you, says Mr. Face. I appreciate that. Thank you, friend. Chris says I'll be turning 19 this year. Nice. I am 31. It's starting to get less, exciting. The birthdays. Good, how about you, says Caden? I'm doing pretty good, man. It was an alright day today. Not amazing, but it was alright. I had cheesecake. I made cheesecake for my coworkers. I tend to, okay, I made cheesecake for my coworkers and for Sky. Because on my birthday, I always bring in some kind of treat for my coworkers. Oh no. I always bring in some sort of treat for my coworkers. One year it was chocolate chip cookies. The next year it was cinnamon rolls. This year it was a cheesecake. And I was telling Sky that I wanted to bring in cheesecake for my coworkers. And she was like, if I don't get any of that cheesecake, I'm gonna be mad. So, I made 2 cheesecakes. And they were fantastic. It's amazing. I love cheesecake. Oh yeah, these after game levels are quite long. Yeah, they are. Oh yeah, happy birthday, dude. You've been such a great role model for me and my own growth during and after my time on your server. You deserve this day, man. I appreciate it, J-Dog. Thank you. Glad I could be an inspiration for you. What if a new Yoshi game was released on his birthday, November 21st? I would be very happy. You should check Jacob meme on Discord, Jeff. Okay, let's see it. It sounds so good. Is it your birthday? Technically, yes. 12:05, June 21st. June 21st is my birthday. Memes and stuff. Wee wee! That's such a terrible, terrible name for a console. Oh, it's horrible. Thank you for sharing. That's amazing. That's so funny. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, who am I fighting here? It's the kitty. Wee wee. Is this the Chinese bootleg? Probably. I had a Chinese bootleg of a Wii console at one point. Oh, I don't know if it was like a Chinese bootleg, but it was one of those consoles that, like, it was a Wii clone that you would buy in, like, that you would buy in, like, a Dollar General for 35 bucks. And it kind of had motion controls, but, like, in the same way that Zelda Twilight Princess had motion controls, where, like, you swing the remote to press the A button. Like, that sort of thing. And it had the worst knockoff Wii Sports you could possibly imagine. It was awful. And I think my parents still have it. Maybe I should play that on stream sometime. It could be so funny. It's so bad. The Italian Wii. Wee wee. I feel like that's French. I think that's French. But the joke still stands. I appreciate it. If you could rate every Yoshi game on a scale of 1 to 100, except puzzle games, how high or low would you rate them individually? Well, that's a good question. And I feel like that's a question I can't really answer without really thinking about it. I gave both Yoshi's Woolly World and Yoshi's Island like a total score. Not that I'm going to be bringing it up in the video per se, but I gave them both an individual score just to like double, triple check that I stand by, you know, one being better than the other. And I will say that Yoshi's Island ended up being like an 88.25 or something like that. I don't know. I feel like I would rate them fairly highly. Like, the one that I would say would be lower, or I guess both Yoshi's New Island and Yoshi's Topsy Turvy would be like below 7 out of 10s, or 70 out of 100, I guess, if you prefer. But like, I don't know, like, I like the Yoshi games, personally. I see a lot of merit in them. Oh no. I missed ones. Or did I? I missed something. What did I miss? What did I miss? I sent a HBTY video on your Discord. I'll have to check it out a little later, friend. I don't usually watch videos on my live streams. Not usually. There have been special cases. What did I miss? Oh, you know what? I know what I missed. Nintendo, if they were a French company naming their console, Wee Wee. I bet it had 999 NES games in one. Mine didn't. No, it was just like one awful... What? It was just one awful Wii Sports ripoff. That's all it was. At least as far as I remember. Sounds like one of those plug and play type things. Yeah, very similar for sure. I miss my Wii, says Drip Nova. Where did I miss one? Did I miss one? Where is it? I had no clue it was your birthday, so you know what? That goofy sock puppet Yoshi art is a present now. I appreciate it, thank you. I will cherish it always. Dude, what am I missing? Is it over here? No. How did I miss one in this area? I see nowhere where I could have possibly missed one. I'm frustrated now. Or is it one of those cases where like that star, the warp star, doesn't take me to a new area? I'm questioning everything now. Howies. Howies. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna continue here. Because I don't see where I could have possibly missed it. I can imagine Kirby's tongue controlling the handle of the coaster to turn, lol. I'm not sure that I wanted that image in my head. I had a plug and play, says Blues Cat. I feel like plug and play consoles were like an icon of many gamers' childhoods, right? Oh, it's in here. It's gotta be in here, right? It's right there. Yes, that's it. Okay. Yeah, no, I had quite a good number of plug and play consoles, and not all of them were bad. Honestly, I had a Namco one that had like, it had like Galaga and Pac-Man and Mappy and Xevious. Those are the ones I remember the most. It had those, and they were pretty good, honestly. Always remember Happy Day. And then I had the SpongeBob one that, yeah, the games weren't very good, but being a 90s kid, boy, did I love SpongeBob, so... Yeah, that was my jam. Really? I have to beat Wild Edge as Water Balloon Kirby? It seems to be working pretty well. Bleep. Tell me, Master Swordsman, how does it feel to get beaten by a water balloon? Can imagine Kirby. Oh, sorry, I already read that. Yeah, but those were like the main plug-and-play consoles that I remember having. Hello? Oh, do I have to fill that with water? I question everything now. What in the world? What am I supposed to do with this? Hello? Question mark? Golden Guy says, it's me when I heard speak Kamek. He sounds like an old grandma, even though he is referred as he, him. That's why in my head canon he is a woman, because his voice sounds like an old grandma. This is Golden Guy. Interesting. There have been guys that I've, there have been guys that have, you know, higher voices or lighter voices that, you know, sound somewhat feminine. But, like, you know, they're still very much a guy. Like, Derek Buck from Classic Game Room. I'd consider him to be one of those guys. Like, he has a higher register voice, but he's definitely a dude. I miss Classic Game Room. Well, Classic, or CGR Undertale. That was my jam. Really enjoyed Derek's videos. And then he went on this podcast called The Manthology Show sometime later. And, like, half of those episodes aren't even up anymore, but I loved those. I loved them. They were very thought-provoking. Did YouTube really decline my message? Oh no. You might gotta go in the hole in the water balloon form. Yeah, I definitely had to, but I guess I had to, like, refill or something.
It's a perfect fit.
That bunny really didn't deserve to be done like that. I, like, murdered him by cutting him with 1,000 cuts. And then I took his carrots. Like the psychopath I am. Okay, this is funny. Bro. They could do literally nothing. Absolutely nothing. You got a giant snowball that could, like, cause an avalanche? Well, I got a soda can with your name on it! There's no way he could defend himself against that. Not a single way. Does anyone remember the V-Smile from VTech? Yes! That's what I was trying to ask. I do remember that. I do remember that, friend. In fact, a few weeks ago, maybe it was a couple months ago at this point, my parents got out their old VTech, the old V-Smile, and we're trying to figure out why it wasn't working. Turns out it was because, like, they didn't have the right power adapter for it. Like, they saw that it was a 9-volt, like, it was a 9-volt plug-in system, but it needed 9 volts DC, direct current, and they had 9 volts AC current. So, or AC, which is alternating current. So, if you don't know what the difference is, direct current is just when your current has, like, a constant value, like 9 volts, it's always at 9 volts. And then for AC, the current goes up and down in a sinusoid pattern. So, like, it goes up to 9 volts or 9 amps, and then it goes down to 9 amps. Yeah, that's how it works. I'm an electrical engineer and I'm having doubts about how I'm explaining this, but yeah, direct current is just like a straight line, and then AC is like a sinusoid. And yeah, so because it was 9 volt, or it was an AC adapter, not a DC adapter, the V-Smile was working somewhat. It was operating, but it was having some weird problems, like the controller wouldn't work, or like the sound would cut out, and like that sort of stuff. And we're like, what's going on? Well, then I realized it was because it was an AC adapter, not a DC adapter. So then they put in some 9-volt batteries and it was fine. Oh my goodness. This is new. Yeah, this is definitely new. How's this for a tornado? Okay, yeah, he didn't seem overly impressed. Owies. Oh my. Wow, ah. Didn't let me finish my combo, dude. Oh my. That seems a little bit, extra. Oh my. Those lava pools are really throwing me off, dude. No hammers, just slapping the ground DK style. Yeah, I really gotta focus on this. This is actually pretty challenging. Really should have taken more advantage of that one. Uh-oh. Am I actually gonna die? I might. Oh no, I got this, I got this. There we go, there we go. Phew. My WarioWare mind went 9-volt. Fair enough. VTech. Hee V-smile. Closest thing I had was some LeapPad tablet back then, says DV. Yeah, that was another popular one. Avalon. Jeff, what's your favorite soda? Mine's Pop Fizz. What? Wait, huh? What? Where? How? Huh? How did I miss one? Hang on. What? Oh! How did I miss one? Better pop out Google. But like, like I thought that I collected all of the soul pieces in every area leading up to the boss fight. How is there one I'm missing? Okay. What's the worst part of... Oh, I mean, what's the worst part of the games? What's the worst part of the games? What I like to say, the classic style of Yoshi's Island games. AKA Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Island DS, and Yoshi's New Island. On your opinion, what's the worst part of each game of the three? Yoshi's Island DS, the unfair difficulty, and especially the special and extra levels. You can sense Leongar on that forgotten isolated isle. Hurry and help him. Yoshi's Island, the fact that you have to play through or find everything in repeat playthroughs. That's a big one for Yoshi's Island. And then Yoshi's New Island. Oh, there's a lot wrong with that one. The worst thing though is probably the instrument selections for the music. Hey Jeff, I was watching Steven He's off-brand videos. Should I share some in the Discord? Yeah, I mean, by all means. I won't be watching them until later, but... I'm getting a little queasy. I need sleep. Good night, Jeff. Good night, Drip Nova. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, is it not the case? Did I not find all of these soul pieces in every area leading up to the boss fight? I thought I did. I think we got all the Leon. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. I don't have to doubt. Okay. Okay. I mean, share the images of off-brand products. Oh! Yeah, sure. Alright, so at least, like, Elfalin tells me if I've got everything in the area. So I don't need to, like, second guess. I can just be like, okay, yeah, let's just blitz through here, man. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll even keep the tornado for most of this. I barely got any screen time! No! Says Avalon. That's okay, Avalon. There's always next time. I'm personally not a fan of the story in either games, mainly because of the whole stork delivering babies thing. There's only one piece of land soul left in find in here, but where is it? That's the question. Why did it have to be this area? Yeah, that never really bothered me all that much. I'll be honest. Like, yeah, you can get hung up on it from the perspective of silly Billy, like, storks don't actually deliver babies. That's not how babies work. Like, you can definitely get hung up on, oh, there it is. You can definitely get hung up on those sorts of detail. I try not to think that hard about it. Or if anything, I like to imagine it as being like a kidnapping story, right? Like in Yoshi's Island DS, for example, the stork wasn't delivering the babies to their parents. The stork was like helping to try and save the babies after they'd been kidnapped. And I know that it's supposed to be framed in the, I know it's like telling the story of how the Mario Bros. Got delivered to their parents, which is their origin story in Yoshi's Island. I try to see it from like the kidnapping lens instead, just because then it's like, yeah, easier to explain away, I guess. Oh. Let me throw. Yippee, another 30 minutes because you missed a soul piece or something, says Golden Guy. Oh no, it's not gonna be that long. Give me that food. I'm gonna try the needle here. It'll be actually great for these guys. Yeah, actually the needle is pretty good for this boss fight. Or this fight. I shouldn't say boss fight, it's not really a boss fight. Yeah, this is fantastic. That was awesome. I'm just gonna say this now. The story of Mario and Luigi's plumbing duties in Brooklyn and discovering the Mushroom Kingdom is a way better story. Yeah, that's a fair take. Absolutely a fair take. And I try really hard to reconcile all of those, like, story aspects together and, like, make it into one big lore. But it's really hard to do that. It would be interesting if Nintendo ever tried to actually pull together a decent lore for the Mario games. I know, that's funny. But it would be really interesting if they did. Just to see how they would, like, explain some of this stuff away. Like, heck, maybe Yoshi's Island is, like, a story that, that the Mario Bros. Parents tell to them. But it's, like, based on, like, true events, like, Like, again, kidnapping story, Yoshi helping to return the babies to their parents sort of thing. I don't know, maybe they could explain it away somehow like that. I still think about the whole idea in between defeating Baby Bowser in the OG Yoshi's Island and that game's ending cinematic. An entire Yoshi's Island canonically took place, New Island, yeah, during the credits. Hey Jeff, I gotta get up early tomorrow. It's currently 9:26 in LA. See you next time. Jacob, very, very, very big thank you for tuning in. Always enjoy seeing you, friend. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. I would hate to be the swordsman that gets defeated by a water balloon. That's just... I feel so bad for him. Also, this is taking way longer than I was hoping. Like, we're almost 2 hours in already, and yeah, I've got a ways to go. Like, I haven't even touched the boss arena yet. Well, I've done like the first round with Meta Knight, but that's pretty much it. Will Kirby forget this land? I mean, everybody else has. I don't know, I feel like Kirby will remember this. Like, his adventures here were formative enough that I feel like he wouldn't forget. He would not forget this land. There we go. I still feel bad for that rabbit. Excuse me, I feel bad for that rabbit because I'm like murdering him and stealing his carrots. That just feels dirty. A mosquito fly in my eye. That was unpleasant. Alrighty. Get me up there. No! Alright, so I have to fall down onto that area if I want that. Whee! Hey, hamburger time, baby. I don't know if Sword was like, or Tornado was like the best option here, but it is hecka fun, dude. A mosquito trying to bite your eye? Oh, nose! Yeah, it could be worse. Could be going up my nose. Yeah, I gotta tell you, the buggy bugs really enjoy my my stream lights here. Very well lit environment for them, it is. Oh boy. Jeepers. Alright. What was the other power that they offered here? I gotta see how Needle fares against this guy. Maybe it'll be even better than the sword. I doubt it. But let's find out. Yeah, I don't really see this as being any sort of better. Well, actually, that's a heck of a lot of damage right there. Okay. I still don't think this is optimal. I'm taking a lot of damage that I don't feel like I should be. Because I literally have to face tank everything. But that actually was pretty quick. Oh boy, Phantom DDD! Wait, can I... Let's go! forgot that I can take this. Ow. Okay, well, this isn't really doing much for me here. Oh, this is gonna get confusing. Yeah, this ain't great. Though, in fairness, I don't think Needle would have been great either. Ow. Oh no. Oh no, this is a problem. Oh, huge problem. Big problems. Got a problem. Got a problem, Haas. Can't. Oh, couldn't really get to him. Oh, this stinks. I'm gonna die. Oh no. Wait. Yeah! That could have definitely gone better. But I did it. I done it. Whew. That was tough. I think in lore, the human characters like Adeline and the painter come from this forgotten land, since it looks like a real place. Humans probably migrated to Dreamland, learning the animals or leaving the animals to evolve. Huh. That's interesting. Almost added another death to the ever-increasing death counter, says DV. Yeah, I was almost resigned to that fate. I feel the analog of the TV controller on the refrigerator could work on Woolly World as someone who collected every yarn, patch, and flower except those pencil ones on the Yoshi's New Island video. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That is 100% accurate for that game too. I likely won't make that same joke in that video, but it definitely could work. Leon and Carol. These two were the famous leaders of the animal kingdom until Leon found IDF-86. After that, he began speaking in a language Carol couldn't understand. She only speaks in meows, and formed the Brutal Beast Pack. She still believed in him, so she formed a new identity of her own and followed along. Wow. Talk about dedication. Now, I think Adeline comes from the Shiver Star. That's clearly an abandoned Earth, different from the Forgotten Land. Yeah, you're so right, Elfalin. I probably should go back and refill my health. Doink. Yeah, of course we'll go find him. Don't you worry your little head, None. Let's go ahead and buy a Maxim tomato. I'm only buying this because I need to buy stuff from this guy. I need to buy stuff from this guy in order to unlock some of the capsules. You know, speaking of Shiverstar and Adeline and all that, I really ought to play Kirby 64 sometime. Maybe even on stream, then I'll have to do it. I mean, I am going to be playing indie games for a while, so that's not gonna happen for quite a bit. Oh boy. Forgo Land. Oh boy, here we go. Get ready, y'all. Get ready. Here we go. I do have a pretty good power here. Huh? And here we are. Time to forget. But if that were the case, then who ditched this land for a land of dreams? I don't think Waddle Dee's managed entire cities. It's a good question, too. We have all the soul pieces. Oh, what would happen if we didn't have all the soul pieces? Would we just fight the boss and then, like, a message comes up that, like, Bowser pops up on the screen and says, if you really want to beat the game, you gotta beat the levels, beat everything in not mellow mode. He's dancing! I love it! Oh no, I have to fight him anyway! But I got your soul! No, I'm going with this, my guy. Oh, okay. Maybe that was a dumb idea. Ah, boy. Give me my power, dude. I want it. Whoa. What? Why is that doing, like, nothing to him? Oh, there we go. That's it. I just had to, like, get more exposure on him. There. Imagine IDF 86 heard that message for 30 years. Whoa. Drove him crazy since this world came from his memories. Yeah, true. Oh, man. Wow! Okay, wow! Remind me to stay away from him. Wow! Oh my, okay, this is not going well. Uh-oh. Well, that ain't good. You know... Ah, jeez, dude. There is, like, so much here. Ah, jeez. Alright, I think I really just need to... Ah! Oh, jeez. Yeah, I really just need to wait for an opening here. What the? Huh? Excuse me? What?
And here we are.
Huh. Another death to add to the count. Yeah. Oh man, dude. Alright. Let's see what I can do with this. Ow. Doink. I mean, I can just, like, make myself invincible. That helps. This is incredibly cheap, and I love it. I think. I mean, the Switch doesn't love it. Very low frame rates this is. Is this the final boss? Says Chris. I think so? Ah! How dare you defeat the almighty ice power! Okay, this is not how this should work. Not even a little bit. Wow, the frame drops, or the frame rate decrease, man. He's so confused. He's like, what are you doing? He's like trying to charge me, and it's like, it's not working, my guy. It's just not working. Like, you don't have any fire attacks. You can't stop my impenetrable ice field. I laugh at your electricity. I laugh at it. I laugh at that too. I freeze you. Ow. Uh-oh. I almost spit that away. Oh wait, that's fire. But it's not burning me up? Huh. Yeah, he got smart. He's not standing still, that's for sure. You know, slow and steady wins the race, right? There we go. You're as cold as ice. Oh. What? Oh no! Wow, what? Oh, please don't. Jeepers. Oh, they got wise to my, strategy. Oh, jeez. I don't think ice is gonna work. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's over. It's over. Oh, man. That 10 frames per second, though. You think something like the electric bomb or laser might work for far distance attacks? Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Fourth death. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, but the bombs would detonate when... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bombs would just blow up off of his, like, energy attacks. We're gonna try Cutter. Let's see what happens with Cutter. I'm gonna go now. Have a good night. You too, Mr. Face. Thank you for tuning in. I'm starting to think that the, that we are gonna have to do one more live stream of this. Uh-oh. We're off to a great start. Yeah, that dodge move is definitely important for this fight. What's going on, LP? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the final boss, apparently, of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. How are you, LP? Wow, talk about frame drops. Ooh. Oh, jeez. I might actually have the most promise with the cutter, though, ironically. And it's because of that melee attack, honestly. And that seems like a good attack, too. Yeah, that melee attack combo is honestly pretty good. I see I'm just in time for the Leongar fight. I literally just woke up. Well, good timing, for sure. The good old gambling stream. Yeah, that'll have to be next time, probably. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It ain't over till it's over. Uh-oh. Oh boy. All I want is to do the melee attacks. Because that seems to be like my best bet. That was pretty good though. Honestly, I'm surprised that Cutter is pulling its weight here. Oh, okay. Ah! Oh my goodness, that's nuts. Right. That's really annoying. Ah, I am disliking this. Oh, dude, that's hard. That is really hard. I'm actually surprised at how good I was doing with Cutter, though. I feel like that might be my best bet here. I would recommend to bring a Maxi Tomato before the fight. Maybe you could use the ranged ability. I'm gonna try Cutter one more time. Because it was doing some good damage, honestly. Just let me get in close for some melee damage. Because, like, that does a lot of damage. Oh, I am, like, focusing hardcore now. Oh. Right, fire vomit. Can't forget about that part. There we go. 5 deaths. And here we are. Or bomb for more longer range attacks. I'm worried about the bomb because, like, the bombs will blow up whenever, like, his ranged attacks hit them. That's the thing I'm most worried about. Ah, okay. Hey Jeff, you good? Do you have any ideas for videos? I got lots of ideas for videos. But I don't know if I can really provide any for you. Like, I feel like that's kind of gotta come from you, friend. Oh. Yeah, I feel like I'm actually doing pretty good here. Like, obviously not perfect, but... Oh. Oh no. Man. What a boss fight, dude. I kinda need this. Wish I could do like air dodges. That'd be cool. I feel like there's another benefit to taking Cutter here. It's because like I can just throw this boomerang at him, or I can just throw this at him and focus on dodging the other ranged attacks. Yeah, okay, I think I got this. Oh yeah, here it is, here it is. Air dodges would be way overpowered. Yeah, that's true. Oh, do I have to fight him next? Oh no. Don't do this to me. Soul Forgo. Butterfly. Huh? Morphonite? What? Fluttering Dream Eater. What? Excuse me? What are the lore implications for this one? Oh my! Dream Eater. Did he eat? Whatever the name of this guy is? Dream Eater. That is an insane name, by the way. What a cool way to bring Morphonite in. Ow, ow, ow. Man, this is cool. I can't dodge through that. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Oh no. I'm starting to think that, I'm gonna die again. Okay. Boy, I wish I could have a Metamato right now. Now what? What? Excuse me? What? Huh. No! Oh. You know we gotta try again. You know we gotta try again. We're doing it. I don't really want to depend on power-ups. You died. Yes, I did. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, okay. So I just get to go right back to Morpho Knight. Nice. Alright, I can do this. This is realistic. Okay. Definitely got to use the dodge ability here. Can I help you, Mr. IDF86 or whatever your name is? I feel like that was right. Ow. Oh. Oh. Huh? Oh, that's disorienting. I mean, that's the entire point of that move, I guess. Okay. When does this stop? Oh. It's so annoying that he dodges my melee finisher. Whew. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, my melee attacks just aren't fast enough. That stinks. Like, that's my main source of damage from this cutter ability. Okay, you didn't dodge that one, my guy. Man, this is hard. I mean, it wouldn't be a very satisfying final boss fight if it wasn't hard, right? Yeah, I'm starting to think that Cutter probably isn't the best ability to use for this boss fight. But out of the ones that I have a choice with, like, I don't think Ice would be very good here. Because, well, this guy's like based with fire moves. So that would just burn through my ice shield that I depend so heavily on. Okay, that was pretty solid, I think. Oh, yeah, forgot that those come up in the middle. He's too fast and small. Yeah, you're not wrong. That was pretty solid, though. Man, that is so disorienting. Oh, okay. Alright, sure. Ow. What a cool way to bring Morpho Knight in. I love this. Oh. Oh! Alright. Yeah. What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This proves further that butterflies are a dangerous threat in the Kirby universe. I guess so. Wow. Alright, just like how Morpho consumed the soul of Galactonite in Star Allies non-canon mode, he's done the same to Fecto Forgo here too. Essentially the Grim Reaper of sorts in the Kirby world. That is an interesting parallel. I'm not giving up on my boy Cutter. I'm pretty sure Kirby will forget this land 0.0001 seconds after he leaves the land. If there's cake at this house, yeah, you're probably right. I mean, I probably should give up on my boy Cutter here. I don't know, like, I feel like this is not a bad ability to use for this boss fight. Wow, he does not let me get off my my strong moves though. Okay. Ow. Where? Oh, there you are. Sorry, I know I'm focusing like hardcore here. But that's kind of necessary, methinks. Alright, yeah, that's the way to do it. That's the way. I like it. Why am I... Okay. Oh, alright, fine. Fine, I guess I'll be... I guess I touched Fuzzy, so now I'm dizzy. Now, how are these tornadoes moving? I see. Oh, I got this time. He really doesn't want me to get that move off. He's really good at dodging those. Okay. Alright, eat it. Let's go. Whew! Wow! Now you know why Kirby fans never look at butterflies the same again, ever since Star Allies. Yeah, I can see why. Also slightly eerie considering butterflies are in nearly every game since the first Kirby game, fluttering around Kirby. GG's, heck yeah, heck yeah! Wow! What? Morpho Knight Sword Blueprint? Excuse me? I get to be Morpho Knight? You still have to do the arena, I think. Yeah, that'll probably be next stream, to be honest. Mr. Leongar. No, did we kill him? The kitty. Aw, they still had a little piece of his soul. Or a lot of little pieces of his soul. Oh, that's so wholesome. Oh, I love it. Ugh. Nice. Aww. What a great ending. That's sweet, since we just learned about his and her friendship. Yeah, that's so nice. What a great way to wrap up the story for this game. Wow. Nice. Brainwashing is over with. Everyone's recovered. Let's go. Man, that was nice. Friendship wins in the end. That's right, DV, it sure does. Through the power of friendship. Man, what a pleasant game this is. And Kirby now forgotten about this land. Also, if you got to face against Morpho Knight and Leongar in the arena next stream, then dang, you're gonna be in for a rough one. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna 100% complete the arena, to be honest with you. I feel like that's gonna be a bit too much of an ask. Though, I gotta say, once I figured out how to make the cutter work efficiently for those boss fights, it might just be doable, maybe. Especially if I bring in some buffs. Derpy Yoshi. Derp. Funny enough, for the first time ever, even the arenas are canon too, including the final ones. Really? That's cool. What a pleasant game this is. Cuts to Fecto Forgo Leongar body horror cutscene. Well, the ending is really nice. You can bring power-ups in the arena and pay to continue if you die. Oh, okay. That sounds pretty doable then. Maybe. We'll see. I really shouldn't say dumb things like that. I've actually never seen what that blueprint does, by the way. Well, we're about to. It's the Morpho Knight. We're definitely gonna go take a look. Man, I did not expect Morpho Knight. Consumer of Dreams? Or Dream Eater? That's such a cool title. Good job beating this, by the way. Just came to say hi. Thank you, CC. Appreciate you. This is playable Derpy Yoshi. Morpho Sword is awesome and great to use in the arena. And that's probably, I haven't powered up any of the abilities yet, so that'll probably be the one that I do. Nothing but love to share with everyone we know. Whoa. If you get his trophy, you gotta read Morpho's bio. Yes, definitely. Man, this is such a nice game. Imagine the next Kirby game plot is that some random villain steals Kirby's cake, and at the end of the game you find an entire souls because of a cake. I mean, doesn't that pretty much just always happen? Beautiful song. That really is a nice song. Man, that's nice. Meta Knight was even there. Ugh. Wow. That's just Squeak Squad. We gotta continue, friends. Hi. The sword ability can now be evolved, so that's okay. Okay, let's see what that's all about. Got a thing for you. Is that a Morpho Knight sword blueprint? I want to make that. Gimme, gimme. I want you to make it. I want to use it. I want to see what it does. That's so crazy. Thanks for waiting. The sword ability can now be evolved into Morpho Knight sword. Like, I got so used to using this one. I got so used to using this one that it's like, I don't know, like, if it's not like Meta Knight sword plus stuff, if it's like changing stuff, it might take me some time to get used to. Oh, that looks so cool though. So what do I do? This evolution just opened a new treasure road portal in Redgar Forbidden Lands. You know we got to. Wait a second, Kirby. Have we finally evolved all of your copy abilities? That's amazing! To think a humble engineer like me got to build every single one of them. I'm honored. I want you to have this special figure. Consider it a cute collectible token of my appreciation. Aww. This energetic craftsman opened his own weapons shop in town. He can power up your copy abilities. All he needs is a blueprint, his trusty hammer, and a little elbow grease. He keeps making the headgear for each evolved ability bigger than the one before. That's how you know they're more powerful. Alright, so... Okay. Definitely fire themed. And powerful. Okay, so that's a little bit different than the Meta Knight ability. I don't have that cool looking, like, you know, mid-air slashy slashes. Let's see. Time to delete Sandbag. Poor Sandbag. I gotta say though, like, the fire damage will probably be pretty sweet for boss fights. Power and rapid fire, so it's faster and more powerful. I mean, that's just better, which is great. Elbow grease? What elbows? Valid point. Also, you can recover a tinge of health using a few of these attacks. Wait, what? Hang on, what? What do you mean? I mean, that's gonna be, like, invaluable in the arenas. If I can, like, recover health with some of them. Oh, sweet. That's right. Wow, I died 9 times. That's nuts. When attacking enemies. What? If the next Yoshi game was a casino where you needed to link your bank account and gamble real money, would you still play the game as a Yoshi fanboy? I think you know the answer to that one. It's a solid no. If I need to like pay for a game after paying for it, if I need to pay for it more, like in a recurring way, absolutely not. I'm the kind of guy that doesn't really even like DLC, let alone like microtransactions. Their elbows are in the same place as their mouths. Oh jeez. Target time is 4 minutes? What? 4-minute trial? So is this like I gotta fight a bunch of the bosses? Difficulty max. Oh no, it's not. What? That like... What? Like I charged my sword up. And like... What? I should have practiced more, but I didn't know that was gonna happen. Why are you invincible when that happens? Whoa. That did heal me! It's not like I didn't believe you, but like, that's nuts! Gotta love the enlarged sword. Holy, dude. Oh, I feel so bad for Mr. Icy over here. Whoa. Deleted. Holy cow, dude. This thing is nuts. What the heck is this charged damage? That was incredibly nuts. Alright, what's up? What you got? Okay, that's ridiculous. Quit it! I am Morpho Knight. You don't do this to Morpho Knight. What's up, dude? What's up, Neil? Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, I think I might die here. That is quite unfortunate. It's like I can't just damage boost through all this. Oh boy. Your health isn't really decreasing. It looks like you're healing slightly. Yes. Well, kind of. I think I gotta start fighting a little smarter here. Yeah, I definitely do. Hello, Jeff. Hello, El Guapo Dad. Welcome to the stream. Did you just keep the large sword? I did, yeah. Like, I think you do keep it for a little bit. I think the health you get back represents how Morpho absorbs souls. Now that is awesome. Wait, what? What was that dodge? Okay. Yeah, that could have definitely gone a little faster. Is your next game an indie game? Says Yoshi Daffy Duck. It is, yes. I think I'm going to be playing Shovel Knight. I think that's what everyone voted for. Oh yeah, the dodge is unique. That's so cool. You know, it probably would help if I actually, you know, hit them. Like this. That! Yeah, I definitely gotta fight a little smarter here. Man, this is fun. I love the Morpho Knight ability. Still funny how a vending machine does more damage to them. You know what? You're so right. Is that a metaphor on how bad vending machine food is for you? I don't know. Ow. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. That sword is ridiculous. Would you rather eat moldy cheese or moldy yogurt? Oh, man, I don't know. Probably moldy cheese, because that's what blue cheese is. Just moldy cheese. I don't know how we're gonna deal with this one. Like that, I guess. Sure, I was basically just button mashing. Okay, and I'm basically still full health. That's insane. That should not be the case. That should not be. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna have to button mash on you guys too. OP sword. That is insanity, dude. Alright, now what? And that's it. How do you do that thing where you keep the large sword? I guess it's just... Hang on. Is it damage during charge? I think so, but yeah, I think so. How's the new video going? Or are you still making the script or started recording or editing? Yeah, I'm still working on the outline. I think I'm like halfway through the outline at this point. You cleared every treasure road by using all of your different abilities. You've earned a special figure as a reward. Nice. It's not clear how or why the space called Treasure Road started to appear behind portals throughout the New World. A strong energy was felt from within, and rare stones were soon discovered as its source. Congratulations on collecting all of them. So enemies hitting you gets you brutally powerful? Yeah, I guess. So that's all the challenge roads, and yeah, wow. Let's I want to see one thing here. I want to power this up. I need 5 of those. I need more rare stones. So try visiting the Colosseum. Whew, alright. How are we doing on our figurines? So, how do I get these ones? Buying a lot of items from Waddle Dee's item shop. Ordering lots of items from Waddle Dee Cafe. And present codes. Oh, that's right. I did find one of the present codes while I was, you know, playing the game during the week. It was over here. Kirby story. Yeah, I gotta test that whole giant sword thing out. I don't know if it's like specifically when I take damage. No, yeah, you just keep it for a little while. Like it's just a persistent thing. Until, like, it runs out. Yeah, it's like a timed thing. Now that is cool. Alright. I do have one. Gimme. I have a Kirby story. I do wish that the keyboard was a little less boring to look at. Whatever. Alright, Kirby story, what is it? Whatever it is, I want it. So give me. I have one other present to deliver to you, directly this time. Special figure! Let's go! Switch moment, yep. Suggestion for starting soon music. Yoshi's New Island Platinum Edition. Oh dear. This dutiful delivery D works for Waddle Dee liveries in town. He gets helpful items to your doorstep with blinding speed. Kirby's handwriting makes it hard to read the present code sometimes, but this kind soul approves the orders anyway. Well, thank you, kind soul. Let's see what you gave me. What is this? A delivery present arrived. 300 star coins. Yay! I'll take it. And with that, I'm going to buy more things. I'm going to eat some things over here. So first of all, we're going to take this guy to go. Do you mind if I repost my comment? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Fixed comment in Galaxy 2. Yoshi's nose does this wiggle thing when Mario is listening to someone. It does this wiggle thing? I'm not sure that I know what you're talking about. So let's take this to go. Do deep sleep 2. Do deep sleep 2. I mean, I've used it before, but I can go ahead and hop over to the shop and do that quick. Or the power-up place. Yay! This short-order cook loves to feed his fellow Waddle Dees at the cafe in town. He even kept them fed after they crashed in the new world. His cooking smelled so good, which is how the Beast Packs found them. I can read, I promise. Now that the cafe has been rebuilt, it's time to get to work. Okay, yeah, let's go do a deep sleep, just for fun. Just for funsies. Where is it? Sleepies. A shame I can't power that up. Sleepy times. You can get a health boost. Yeah, I know it heals you, and then you get like a speed boost from it. Which is nuts. I love that. Powering up abilities through the plus isn't counted towards 100%, I believe. Gotcha. Interesting. I want to power it up, but I don't have enough of the, I don't have enough things. You only get speed for some reason. That is so ridiculous. Sleep is finally kind of useful again. I do appreciate that. I do. But it is supposed to also give you, like, extra life or attack up. This is LP. Does it actually? Or, like, is that something that was supposed to be in the game and then they cut? I know that they have these up here, which I am going to go ahead and add this guy. I'd actually prefer that over the speed up. Oh, whoops. Life up. Oh, wait, it stacks? Hang on, can I also buy this? Stack up to 5 at once? Alright, special figure time. Let's go. Did you hear once Yoshi New Island themed Platinum Edition? Is it actually any good? It's random. Oh, you're supposed to get one of these 3 effects you bought free, basically, randomly. That's cool. This enterprising Waddle Dee opened his own item shop in town. He sells special items that will help you out. He also supplies the cafe with an energy drink that makes by hand. They have a special business arrangement. 2 energy drinks for 3 Kirby burgers. I recommend to listen to it. Alright, I'll bite. You can stack up to 3 or stack up to 5 at once. I gotta know. I want Kirby burgers. Whoa. Oh, that's okay. That's like a duration thing. Alright, well, how's my, and you can use these in the arena too, lol. Yeah, I plan on it. So I've got all these, Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3 figurines. And I've got 11 left to get here. By beating all the characters in the Coliseum, unlocking every movie in Waddle Dee Cinema, fully upgrading the Waddle Live Corner stage. And then I can't see what these are for. You can earn this figure by beating all the Ultimate Cup in the Coliseum. You know, I want to go do the arena now, but maybe I shouldn't. Let's toss in some monies here. I want to get this guy too. There's one final cutscene in the final arena, so that's for later. Ah, gotcha. No, I will not try Yoshi-themed energy drinks because I don't drink energy drinks for obvious reasons. Guys, I kind of want to do the arena now. But I know that it's going to be like an entire stream ordeal, and if I do any of it now, that is one nice stage. If I do any of it now, then it's like, what am I going to do next stream? How polite of Kirby to support indie music studios. Heck yeah, dude. The Deedly Dees. I remember you guys saying that, but I love that so much. The Deedly Dees gave us a special figure to thank us for supporting them. Nice. It's the local 4D band, the Deedly Dees. They love to jam in front of a crowd and start each request off with a wah wah. Let's go. Band meetings at the cafe get heated due to their different musical tastes, but when the tunes kick in, they fall perfectly in sync. That's awesome. Guys, do you think I ought to do some of the arena now, or should I wait until next time? Like, I've got the stacked... Hang on. Wait. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, honestly. Do what you want, but I say wait, says DV. I don't know, ask if he wants to do it. Now, honestly, like, it probably is a better idea to just wait. Because then, like, we can just dedicate the whole next stream to the arena next time. I bet their rival band are Waddle Doos, who are called the Doodly Doos. I like that just as much, honestly. So have I gotten all the, have I gotten all of the figurines that I can get from gambling? Or no? So most of this is the Coliseum. I don't know what these are. Are these just like... Can I get these ones by gambling? I'd imagine these are from gambling. Let's do some gambling. Hey, a new one. Wake up, Leon. The soul fragments collected by Kirby and Clawline have been returned to their owner, Leongar, now restored as Leon, is free of IDF-86's corrupt mind control. This world is in good pause once again. I think there's a few you can gamble for. It seems that way. So we're gonna gamble for a little bit. I don't want to spend all of my money. but I'll probably spend most of it, because these are expensive. There we go. Illusory Primal Nemesis, Phantom Forgo DDD. Forgo DDD was formed when Leongar gave the already controlled king a mask to further cloud his mind. He was then tasked with guarding the only entrance to Lab Discovera. This phantom copy, based on memories of his terrifying turn, is somehow even stronger and more dangerous than the original. I mean to put, ask Kirby if he wants to... Oops, I typed fast. Oh, ask Kirby if he wants to do the arena. I imagine that he'd want to go to sleep too. Let's keep going. Yeah! Morpho Knight Sword. Before the final battle, a fluttering fiend arrives to cast its judgment. Ooh. This dangerous weapon grants that form to anyone who wields it. For Kirby, handling this power is a breeze. Kirby teaches us good financial advice. I wish I could, like, trade in duplicates. Possessed Beast Forgo Leon. This specimen, tagged as IDF-86, left formless and floating after a humiliating defeat, fled to Forgo Dreams to plot their next steps, create a new army of phantom beasts, then claim Leongar's body as their own. When Kirby arrived to force them out, IDF-86 had no choice but to reveal his own phantom form. Wow. 64-bit Yoshi is not derpy anymore. Yeah, I mean, Mario 64's was, yeah, for sure. Yoshi's Story, though. Honestly, I think Yoshi's Story is probably one of the best looking Nintendo 64 games. Morpho Knight, we gotta read this one. Fluttering Dream Eater. What a cool title, Morpho Knight. The fluttering fiend that casts judgment upon final battles is drawn toward the isolated isles of Forgo Dreams. There it feasts on the most powerful soul it finds and takes the fearsome form of a scarlet-clad knight. Let the most challenging battle of this new world begin. That casts judgment upon final battles. That's so cool. You've collected all currently available figures from Volume 4. So the rest I need to get via the arena, I believe. Coliseum. That's also, by extension, the Coliseum. 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 Alright. Nice. The last 5 figures I need to get from the Coliseum. You just said, wow! Like Owen Wilson right now. Wow! Oh, unrelated, but I just completed my school year. And I passed, and that wasn't easy. Congratulations, LP. That's awesome. Well done. I hope that you get a well-deserved break. Man, what a nutty ability. I love it. Oh wait, my speed probably enhances that too. Wah! Man, what a crazy ability this is. What's up? Something is written on this wall. Thank you, Meta Knight. Is this a hidden present code? Seems that way. Let's go get it. Thank you, Meta Knight. Attack up. This is probably insane. It is. Like, I think that's part of the reason I want to try out the arena, but I know that if I do, next stream will be very short. So I should wait. Which Yoshi mod would you play as in 64 Derpy Yoshi DS? Sorry. Which Yoshi mod would you play as in 64? Derpy Yoshi, DS Yoshi, or Sports Yoshi? That's a good question. I mean, all of them, honestly, but probably DS Yoshi. Thank you. Meta Knight. Sweet, that checks out. My town is going to have a huge fair next week. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Wow. Typing with a controller, gotta love it. Yeah, for sure. I want to open this. Oh. Oh. Guys. Guys, I can upgrade the Morpho Knight sword now. I can upgrade the Morpho Knight sword now. Yes! Yeah, dude! Oh, this feels evil. You can only have one upgraded at a time, right? I mean, I would need to find 5 more of those things. Powered up to Morpho Knight Sword plus Star. This ability has now reached its max attack power. Sandbag. Sandbag, come here for a sec. Wait, let me get ready first. Oh, that poor thing. You poor thing. Alright, you ready for this? It's so broken. This is how we defeat the, Wow! This is how we defeat the true arena. My goodness. Keep in mind your attack power is already increased because of your power-up you bought. Oh, I know. But still, like... This is absolutely insane. Alright, sorry, Sandbag. But this is just too much fun. I just two-shot Sandbag. That's insane. This is nuts. Absolutely crazy. I love this. Hi, Waddle Dees. What makes the true arena more true than the other arenas? Probably in this game, I'd have to fight all the Forgo versions of the boss fights. The true in the name. That because of this, Sandbag retires in the next Kirby game. I don't blame the poor guy. You know, I kind of want to take this powered up version of the move with the power up that I got. I kind of want to take that to the trial and see what happens. What say we do that, guys? What say we go to the Morpho Knight trial and see what happens? I must. I have to. For science. I have to. For science. How dare? How dare? And I technically still have full health, so I can shoot the ranged attacks. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens with these bosses. Let's see what happens. I'm so curious. The fact that I'm like full health right now. Like, I've taken quite a bit of damage, but they can't deal damage as fast as I can. Goodbye. That's so broken. This is ridiculous. Hey, let me do this. Sorry. But I'm also not. That's so broken, lol. The only ability I upgraded with the plus was the time crash. I mean, that must be pretty cool too, honestly. Alright, you guys ready for this? I don't think so. How could you be? What in the world? This is just dumb at this point. After all the trouble those mini-bosses gave you, they deserve this. Kirby's reaction to Bert the Ball. Kirby, no comment. Yeah, you're right. These guys absolutely deserve this. Uh-huh. Oh, this is ridiculous, dude. Absolutely insane. Two-shot him. I beat them so fast that I still haven't run out of my speed power-up thing. That was insanity. How fast? 2 minutes and 19 seconds? Wow. Alright, man. That, yeah. I gotta say, that was a little bit much. I don't feel like they really deserved that, but holy cow. Whew! That was exhilarating. Oh, I loved that. That was just so dumb. The Ultimate Cup is underway. You should enter, Kirby. I know you can win. I like how that's what he tells me now, because, like, that's literally the only thing left to do. The Beast Pack is so dead. They so are. I cannot wait to give to them what they've got coming. There's a lot of that, and a lot of this, and a lot of that! Oh, it's so silly. Crafted World Bert from Mario Kart World. Mario. Yoshi, you have weird enemies. My goodness. My goodness. That was incredible. I've got like an adrenaline rush going right now. Fecto Forgo ain't got nothing on this. Okay, I feel like we need to... update these. It's gotta be stuff from Volume 4, so we definitely need... I'm gonna do the trifecta here. We're gonna do Morpho Knight. We're gonna do Morpho Knight. We're gonna do Meta Knight. I feel like Meta Knight's gotta be up there. You know what? No. I mean, we are, yes. But it's gonna be this one. AKA IDF 86. And we need one more. How about DDD? I feel like DDD deserves a spot. He deserves a spot. You know what? I like this one. Yeah, I like this one. We're doing this one. There we go. Morpho Knight, Kirby and Meta Knight, and Kirby and King DDD. I feel like that's appropriate. Was Yoshi non-traditional Galaxy 2 Scream reused for future games? I don't think so. When they fall down the cliff and he goes, "Wow!" Like that thing? Alright guys, well, I really need to wrap up here, but man, that was an exciting way to end. Can you read that DDD trophy description, the one you displayed? Yeah, sure. Where is it? There it is. Planet Popstar's destined rivals. That's how King DDD usually describes the special relationship, so he was crestfallen when he arrived in the new world and couldn't find Kirby. By the time they did finally meet, DDD had changed from friendly rival to menace. Yep, Galaxy 2 had a lot of new Yoshi clips. Yeah, it sure did. Galaxy 2 is a game that I gotta play on here sometime. Eventually. Add it to the list. Ugh. Wow. I am very excited to come back and finish up the arena. If it wasn't already 2 a.m. It's a long one though, says LP. It is. Though on my old channel, I think I completed the game 100% in 6 streams. Let me check that real quick. Okay. Yeah, there's only 6 videos. So, yeah, I'm gonna bring it up on the screen. Why not? So, here is Super Mario Galaxy 2 on Volatile Upgrade. It's comprised of 6 videos. One of them was like, it was supposed to be the finale for Uncharted 4, but I only had like an hour left of the stream. So we finished the game and we're like, well, may as well play some more Mario Galaxy 2. So let's see, that's like 7 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 16 hours, 21 hours. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. Ending on a part 10 feels right, says JP. It's definitely longer than I expected it to be for this live stream series, but I don't really mind all that much. I guess. I mean, yeah, I mean, for a Kirby game, I feel like 10 parts to a live stream is a lot, but yeah, that's alright. Like, I've really been enjoying playing this game. I really like this one. Ton of fun. Absolutely a ton of fun. Also, what did you guys think of these thumbnails, by the way, for Super Mario Galaxy 2 on my old channel, Volatile Upgrade? Obviously, I'm Mario, and my friend Adam is Illuma. It's fantastic. I miss being creative with those thumbnails. Like, I'm not really creative with the thumbnails for my live streams, but it's so hard to see them here. What if I zoom in? Can I zoom in? Yeah, you can kind of see them. Luigi's Mansion, Zelda Skyward Sword. Let's see. My favorite one was probably Uncharted 2. I gotta see if I can find that one. Where is it? Where is it? We did a lot of live streams over there too. Uncharted 2, there it is. Here we go. Oh, that's Sly Cooper. No! Now I gotta scroll a bunch of the way down again. No! So, my smiling face on Nathan Drake as he's hanging off of the train, and then my friend Adam's face is just in the train car that's careening down towards the cliff. He's just like, nah, this is fine. Whatever, it's fine. Had to share that. I miss those days sometimes. 2D Jeff head on DK body looks funny. Jeff Bros. Just noticed the different face. Yeah, Jeff with dot eyes. Yeah, I love that art. My, actually the same person who made my avatar for the Yoshi Fanatic is the one that, made the artwork for that channel too. It was, one of my friends from college in, Japanese class. I don't know if she still does content. But she used to do, like, speed animations and all that. Is Business was the name of her channel. Is Business. Volatile Upgrade looks like a cool channel. It was. It honestly was. All the videos are still up over there if you guys want to check them out. It's old. It's the videos are all pretty old except for my 4.5-hour video about going to all the different hosts of the YouTube channel and like doing an exit interview, wrapping up the channel. That one is recent, but the rest of them are like quite old at this point. So watch at your own risk. Some of them can be kind of cringy, but they're fun. Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing your next video in a few months as Golden Guy. I'm looking forward to putting it out. I fear that it's going to be longer than I had hoped. Just because, yeah, I'm going to be going into the details. But anyway, I really ought to wrap up this stream. I've gone longer than I should have, so that's all for tonight, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. This has been a very fun live stream, so yeah. If you haven't already, feel free to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I go live or post another video. Feel free to join the Discord. Lots of fun stuff to do there. You can chat with me. I love chatting with the fans, and yeah. There's other fun stuff to do there too, like recommending the music for the intro and outro of the stream, recommending games for me to play, posting pictures of your favorite food, your memes and whatnot. Lots of fun stuff to do. Listen to Yoshi's new island theme Platinum Edition. Okay, I'll check that out. I'm gonna go grab a snack after this, and I'll see if I can find that. And yeah. Next live stream, guys, should be next Friday, starting around 10 or 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, give or take a half hour or so, depending on whenever the kids go to bed. We're going to be wrapping up Kirby and the Forgotten Land with the Coliseum. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, really looking forward to that. I will say, guys, there is a non-zero chance that next week's stream will have to be postponed. It really depends. For those of you who don't know, my wife Sky is near the end of her pregnancy with child number 3, and the due date is July 4th. That's only like 2 weeks away. Yeah, basically exactly 2 weeks away. But, you know, he could come early. We just don't know yet. So, yeah, I'll let you guys know as soon as I can if next week's live stream is gonna happen. But yeah, just yeah, keep that in mind. But yeah, I hope you all have a very pleasant week, and yeah, I hope to see you next time. See you guys.